Because allegedly, I could have lied to the police before.
Okay.
But if you lied to the police, you got to keep that lie to your damn die.
And you got to be. Well, we are back live. Louis, you want to go ahead and do the intro?
Hey guys, welcome to Man of the Metaverse. We got you got the #1 best dad in the world over there, Beach Dad, and you got your boy Louis from My Life, My Money over here. And you know, we do like to do fun. Well, we like to in life. It's a learning situation. So we want to talk about what's going on with Miss Megan Thee Stallion and the Canadian rapper Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez.
Who?
Tory Lanez.
Shit, sound like a pussy to me. Tory Lanez.
He's Canadian, right?
So that was a joke. I just said that to be a joke. But Brandon, I think let me give a background story of what happened now.
Okay, go ahead.
Back in 2020, Tory Lanez, was it Tory Lanez?
Tory Lanez.
Megan Thee Stallion, a security guard, and Megan's friend went to a pool party with was it Caitlyn Jenner? Was it
Kylie? I think
Kylie went to a pool party with Kylie Jenner. She one of the Kardashian broads. You know who she is. All right, they was having a good time out there doing what they got to do. Report said Tory was talking a little too he was ear to ear talking to one of them Kardashian girls, and by that time Megan said it's time to go.
Right.
And you know when you got some drinks, if people got drinks in them, and especially if you're a diva too, when they say it's time to go, it's time to go.
Right. So
they dipped out. They dipped out into I think a Ford Expedition or something. You know, they ain't cheap no more. Expedition is 30,000. They about 80 grand now.
Some kind of SUV for sure. Go ahead.
They dipped out in the Expedition. Some words were said. They said a gun went off.
We still don't really know.
We don't know. I'm just telling the story.
Right.
A gun went off. They jumped out the car. The police came. And after police came, everybody went home. So
they jumped out, then they jumped back in. They kind of left. They started to leave, maybe, then they got pulled over. I'm not sure exactly what happened with that, but go ahead.
But that's the gist, right?
That's the gist of it. Mm-hmm.
So 2 years later, they are in California, and the Canadian rapper is getting charged with deadly assault in California with a weapon.
Okay. Because that's important. The charges are important. What he's facing, you know.
It is, and he could get up to 22 years.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy's 110 pounds. So imagine how many pounds of hot dogs is gonna be in him if he go to jail. Man, he's gonna be singing some new. He can sing and rap, so he could be singing something. So it's really heavy on the line, right?
Right.
Now, Brandon, have you been following this trial?
I have been following it. And
what's going on?
Well, I guess the prosecutors, they wanted to pin Tory Lanez down. So they got the best friend who made a statement saying that, yeah, Tory Lanez shot Meg. And I think she texted somebody that too. So it's like, I guess they feel like, oh, we got, that's what? Go ahead.
Megan said she stepped on glass, Brandon, to the police officers.
But she lied. She told the police that to save Tory Lanez's life, even though he told her to dance bitch and shot at her. She was trying to protect a black man. So that's why she did that.
I lied to a federal official?
Yes.
On the record?
Yes.
And we talk about this, people, on this channel. If you get involved with the government, everything you say is on the record.
Right. So that's red flag number one. But they got Chelsea, her best friend, to testify against Tory Lanez. And she's like, well, I'll do it if you give me immunity. So they did that. It was like, cool, that's easy. We're not going to try to charge you. We don't even know if you really shot Meg or not. But we want Tory so bad. We want to pin these charges on him so bad. If you just testify and say you saw him shoot him, that's all we really need.
She said she saw him shoot him.
She did.
And Megan said 50%. 50%, we're gonna say 50%. 50%, you shot me at least 50%, and other 50%, I could have stepped on glass.
Right. So the math is not mathing, but that's what we're gonna go with. So when Kelsey gets on the stand, she tells them basically she lied, she was under duress, she only did that to protect herself. So she's lying. Meg has been caught up in some lies. They already said that these two have had a sexual relationship. Even though
sex? Who's
Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion. But when she was on Gayle King doing an interview, she said they didn't have any sexual contact whatsoever. They didn't have a sexual relationship. It was not anything like that. So that's red flag number 2.
Brandon, she kept it ladylike and she did that long pause. And that's a fill in the blank. So I filled in the blank. Yes, she did, but she didn't say it.
Right, and that's fine. And then when you go to court and people are judging your character and breaking you down, that's going to come up.
How can an interview come up?
Because it's something you said. It's something you said, and that's why you're not supposed to be doing no interviews like that when you got a trial coming up and you don't know what story you're gonna stick with.
Now, Brandon, did you know why I read too? Because you said the friend said she saw Tory shot Megan, right? That's what the friend said, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
But ain't on Thursday, she said she don't know who shot who.
Right. She said that too, yeah. And she said she pleaded the fifth when they tried to ask her more about it. She said she don't know what happened. She didn't see anything, basically.
But Wednesday, she knew what happened.
Right.
But Thursday, she didn't know what happened.
Right.
And is this under oath?
Yes, this is under oath. Even though I think they played the recording of her telling the police that she saw what happened, she saw Tory shoot, all that kind of stuff. And then she said she don't remember that she was under duress, and she lied to protect herself.
How you protecting yourself and you don't got the gun in your hand?
Well, and that's the thing. I'm not sure whether she's saying she lied because maybe the record company was going to come after her, Meg was going to come after her. You know, it's powerful people in this industry.
Now, Brandon, I heard this, Brandon. Well, what happens when you shoot a gun?
You gotta be careful about the imagery. You have a gun pointed at Meg Thee Stallion's picture.
Oh, Jesus!
I'm just saying, point that way.
What happens when you shoot a gun, Brandon? If I shoot this gun, what's the evidence on the gun?
What is it called? I can't think of what it's called. You're gonna have gun residue on your hands.
Okay, and what else?
Gunpowder, maybe. What else you gonna have on? You gonna have fingerprints on the gun?
Fingerprints on it or something, ain't it?
Yes, you are.
Because most likely, the gun wasn't brought there intentionally to discharge. Because if it was, somebody had some gloves on.
You know what? That's a good point. But,
if I came there to shoot somebody, I ain't gonna be touching no gun like this.
Right.
So, I may have some sleeves on, so the residue can get on my hand.
Right. So it would be very easy to prove, who shot the gun if we just test the gun. You know, and
when they tested, what happened?
Well, I think they said Chelsea had gunpowder residue on her hands.
I thought they said Tory Lanez stuff wasn't on the gun.
He wasn't on there, but that's what I'm saying. They said Chelsea did, but they didn't want to do an investigation with her or ask her any more questions or take her to jail and do an interview or anything like that as her being a suspect.
Because here's the thing. Let's go to the lessons learned, Brandon.
Okay.
Here's the thing. The black man is the goal.
Right.
They want him.
Right. So any means necessary, they want him.
Any means necessary. Megan Thee Stallion. Megan, what lessons have you learned from Megan's actions throughout this whole thing for the past 2 years, Brandon?
What has Megan learned?
No. What have you learned, and what can the viewers learn from Megan's actions from the past 2 years?
Well, number one, when you're intoxicated, that can be a dangerous thing. When you have a problem with alcohol or you're socially drinking, it can be dangerous. Especially if you have people around you and you have money, you have influence, you're feeling yourself. People tend to get a little reckless. Number two, you have to be truthful. If you don't know what happened, say you don't know what happened. If you're jealous because you think your friend's sleeping with Tory Lanez, or you see Tory Lanez, he's trying to sleep with somebody else, and then they come out that she was sleeping with the baby around this time too. Like, you gotta control your sexual partners. What, you want to say something? Go ahead.
Now, audience, he said you got to be truthful. I not necessarily agree with that statement.
Okay.
Because allegedly, I could have lied to the police before.
Okay.
But if you lied to the police, you got to keep that lie to your day of dying.
And you got to remember it.
You got to remember.
Right.
So, right. And your lie need to be based on this may be true.
Right.
But can they prove it? But it's most likely true, but it's really a lie.
Right.
So if you lie to the government, you have to keep that lie to the day you die. You can't change it.
And has she changed it? Has she changed it?
Brandon, yes, Brandon.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Has she done it multiple times? It seems like she's done it multiple times.
You don't have to do it multiple. You stepped on glass and somebody shot you. What was it? What was it? What is it?
Right.
And here's the craziest thing. Why nobody bringing up the medical reports? Did they pull shrapnel out her foot, or did they pull glass out her foot? I ain't never.
Right. It's too much going on. It's like they don't want to dig deep into that. They just want to focus on Tory shooting her. If they can just make you feel like he had the gun in his hand That's enough. Don't worry about whether she really got shot. Don't worry about if he hit something and the glass broke and she stepped on the glass and she felt like she got shot. They just want to lock him up.
Here's another lesson for the audience out there. Megan Thee Stallion and Miss Harris both had this man penis in them.
Yes,
allegedly. You have to watch your friends closely. If y'all two are friends, y'all in a normal world, you should not be sleeping with the same man or slept with the same man.
And they were saying this has happened multiple times.
With those two women?
Yeah,
yeah. They play them ratchet bitches games.
That's what
yeah. I know what you're talking about. Oh, I can get that. Boy, you think guys are dogs.
Right.
You got to remember. If I'm a dog, she a dog too. Because you got male and female dogs.
That's true.
You know,
right.
But I seen something when women play get back, and they play get back with they for JJ.
Right, that's
so
true.
Sometimes they get other people back, man or woman, and use it for JJ as power.
Right. And some of that's going on here. And I'm not sure. Well, we see it now. They're not friends, but they've been doing this a long time. And have they really been friends? Can you call her Meg's friend or vice versa?
Well, answer this yes or no. Then I answer your question. Brandon, if I sleep with your wife, am I your friend?
No, you're not my friend.
There you go. Boom,
but right. But why do people do this and they feel like they gotta keep these people close? If somebody doing you like that, you gotta cut them out of your life, or you're gonna be in situations like this. This could have been avoided.
And you could be in Mexico getting your head beat in by your best friends.
Right, your best quote unquote your best friends, because y'all want to go on vacation, but secretly they don't like you and they looking to fight you.
Yeah, people get jealous, Brandon.
Right.
You know, Megan, she was popping. She had what was it out yet? I know it.
What song does Meg have? Something with some knees. I don't know. Like Megan can rap. Her songs sound the same. You know, she has an audience. People like her. She's a good lyricist in a way.
Oh Lord Jesus Christ, Brandon, come on now. Don't come
I'm trying to big up this black queen because I don't
what?
We don't
a queen of what, Brett? What's she teaching your daughter to do, Brett?
Queen of listen, hold up, Queen of Gretchen. This is what a lot of black women like. They like Meg Thee Stallion.
What is she teaching your daughter to look up to, Brett? Your daughter now.
Twerking, drinking. I don't know about fighting, but you know, they talk about knocking bitches out. They talk about a lot of bisexual stuff too. So no, this is definitely not somebody that I want my daughter looking up to. But a lot of people do like Meg. They like Meg because she's raw or she, you know, this and that. They like those kind of qualities. Same way they like rapper qualities, even though we disagree with it.
You know, it's when you think about king and queen, let's talk about the white king and queen.
What you mean?
Megan won't be the white queen.
Okay.
She'll be the court jester.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And that's what we are. Entertainers, jokers, clowns, and that's how the world see us sometimes.
Because you go to the black in Africa, the black kings and queens, they won't behave like this.
No.
Because they had to represent their bloodline.
Yeah.
Right. You go to the white kings and queens. Okay, no, hold on, because they doing that gay stuff up there, but
I know what you mean though. Yeah.
But they won't behave like this.
They don't, you know? They're not thirsty for attention like that. They're not putting themselves out there doing all kind of stuff for views, for likes, for attention. It just you just don't have to do that when you have money and power. But when you're trying to get those things, you're trying to get respect, and you this way of acting, you're not gonna get respect. People are going to see you and they're gonna look at you a certain way.
Now, I don't want to stay on Megan too long because I don't want to be on women.
Because we talk about men too, the same way with the rappers, but we gotta call it down the middle.
But the media is coming to make a defense on this matter, but all the evidence is not delivered, so we don't know what's really going on.
Yeah.
Now, what lessons learned we can learn with we call it Tory Lanez?
Tory Lanez. Daystar Peterson, I think is his real name.
How tall? 5'1", 5'2"?
5 something, yeah.
Okay, Lucky Charms Leprechaun. All right. All right, what lesson Mr. Tory can learn from this predicament? It's a whole. Let me start. Can I start off?
Yeah, go ahead.
If you supposed to be the man, supposed to be the player, Bill Bellamy showed you this and how to be a player. Don't have both of your girls in the same damn car. You essing with.
But some people like that toxic stuff, and he probably liked doing that. He like, look, I'm sleeping with both of them. They fighting over me. I feel more empowered because of it.
How you empowered and a gun went off?
Right. That's where That's where alcohol clouds your judgment.
Nah, because those pimps back in the day, they knew how to slap a bitch.
Well, if you, I'm not gonna say this because we do probably have some short people watching our channel, but short people do have a complex. And you see how tall Meg is, and they said Meg said his music was trash. All that stuff is gonna hurt him deep, especially artists. You know how artists feel about their work. He putting time and energy in his stuff, and she going off. You know, she's drunk. She talking her shit, talking about your music is trash, and she punking him. And in a fist fight, Meg will knock him out, knock him across the floor.
No, it won't. No, it won't. No, it won't. No, she won't. She ain't still. Now, this man may be 5'1", and Megan is 5'10",
and about 6'2" with heels on.
Yeah, but
he gonna punch you in the stomach. He gonna punch you in the stomach.
He's still a man, Brandon.
Okay, I hear you.
Okay, check this out, Brandon. If Megan Thee Stallion or Tory Lanez, if one of them get a free punch on you,
okay. That's different though. That's
different. Who you rather have punching you for one free punch? Her or him?
Meg for sure.
Okay, so he ain't afraid of the Meg.
But I'm not saying that, but if Tory's already drunk, Meg can punch him one good time and he's laid out. You're not putting enough respect on the stallion.
No, I don't.
We don't condone violence for sure.
I'm trying to teach the ladies in here, don't hit a man because you may be bigger, but 99% of men can whip you in a fight.
That's true. That is very true.
So don't never hit one. But now, Tory, lesson learned, don't have both of the girls you had sex with in the same damn car.
Okay. But this
your DNA still in both of them, and y'all in the car together with alcohol.
But they've been cool. They've been doing this for a minute. He feel like, he know how this is how they get down. They they both like to sleep with the same man. So this ain't nothing new. She might be mad now. She wasn't even mad. She was okay with Tory sleeping with her. We know her best friend, but she didn't like that Tory was trying to level up and get Kylie. I think that's when she got mad and started acting a little jealous.
First of all, Tory lesson learned, Tory Lane ain't that damn popular to get her.
Well, back then he had quarantine radio. He was starting to bubble just a little bit. He's definitely not in her league for sure. But he was feeling himself. He was going to try to shoot his shot. He got invited to the party, right? So
I can't name one Tory Lane song.
I can't name one Meg song either, though. But
yes, you can. Don't quit your life. You can say WAP.
She not? Is she on that song? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, she had that song with Beyonce.
Well, she had a song. What's the name of the song though? I can't name the song.
I've been drinking. I can't remember.
Okay, but no, clearly Meg is bigger than Tory for sure. And Tory Lanez makes good music. He makes decent music, but nobody really knows him like that. He's not a superstar.
Why did Tory Lanez have a gun on him? And he got a security guard.
So was it the security guard's gun though?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know. They were trying to say Tory grabbed the gun. But like you say, if he grabbed the gun, his fingerprint should be on the gun. Right? Most likely, if evidence wasn't tampered with.
I don't know. I don't know. But guys, any male who's listening, why even grab a gun in this? Why even? You got two girls in the background catfighting. You got your security guard trying to look straight and drive. Why? What? Y'all, everybody got money. They probably got debt, but they got money.
Right.
Why even be like this?
Ego. Don't let your ego ruin your life. You gotta sometimes you gotta humble yourself and see the situation going out of control. And Tory Lanez should have just left, or I think he was trying to put him out or whatever. But if you got somebody being aggressive towards you, they're drunk, they're getting violent, you got to step out of that situation, or something like this can happen.
How should he stepped out the situation, Brandon?
I would have got out of the car and started walking.
DUI doesn't say, haven't you done it before in your life?
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to get out of a situation and cool off. You don't even have to go far. You can just go around the block, grab your phone, call somebody, call an Uber, or just, don't engage. Sometimes people want you to engage, so they be like, hit me. You ain't gonna hit me. Your music trash is short. People are trying to get a reaction out of you. And I'm not saying he shot her or he told her to dance, bitch, or whatever, but something happened. We're not sure what happened.
Well, you keep on talking about a dance. How can you dance in the car, Brandon?
But that's when they was outside of the car. He put them out. They were saying he told the driver to stop the car. They was fighting. He told him to get out. And I guess he was inside. He shot over the SUV. They said he told a dance bitch from outside on the other side of the SUV, even though he's like 5'1" or 5'2". So he shot over the SUV, told the dance bitch.
So the gun went off outside.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Brandon, you just said he shot over the SUV.
I'm telling you what they.
So his hand was out the window like this.
I don't really think they know what happened. These are some accounts from people who are just telling what they think. Kelsey will say something, Meg will say something that they don't even know. Like I said, Meg said she had her back turned and turned around. Kelsey said she was drunk. She don't remember now.
So she don't know the gun went off inside the car, outside the car.
We don't know. How's somebody gonna tell you they in the car sitting in the seat? Somebody, you outside dance, bitch. You ain't even go. Are you even gonna hear them? Like we just don't know. We don't know enough evidence to really say what happened. But Tory Lanez is on trial and he may get off because people don't know what happened. And there's been a lot of things, I guess, lied about or people changed their mind about during the case.
Should this man seek anger management and Megan? Should they both be in anger management?
Yeah, for sure. I thought you were going to say something else. I thought you were going to say, if Tory Lanez gets off, do you think he should sue Meg for a lost wages and damages and stuff like that? Because his career.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm just asking.
That's if you getting off, that's your wages right there. you facing 22 years and a whole lot of hot dogs.
But, side. Right, but is his image? Is he going to still be where he was going? I mean, people still going to think he shot Meg.
Tory Lanez fell off time this happened, Brandon.
He did.
And Megan Thee Stallion is crying poor mouth. They said ever since this happened, her career been. She went on the stands and said, "I wish he shot me because I'd have to go through all the stuff I went through after this happened." She said that.
Yeah, she did.
But after this happened, ain't she got some Grammys?
Yeah, and not only that, as soon as this happened, like as soon as she got shot or stepped on glass, she was still out performing, working.
But she said she wished she was dead. She ready to be dead than live life after that one day. That's what she said, Brandon.
Yeah, people say a lot of stuff and really don't mean it. They're, playing on sympathy. And like I say, I feel bad that this happened, but we need to know what happened and we need to deal with it accordingly. But we got a lot of people playing games and lying in court and saying they didn't do this and didn't do that. I just want the truth so we can get past it. We got a lot more things to talk about besides this case for 2 years. We want to protect Black women for sure, but go ahead. What you about to say?
I don't want to know the truth. This ain't wasting court dollars. Everybody lying. This end the case. Everybody going.
Right.
Thank you for watching. And if you like the content, do not be afraid to hit that like button and the subscribe button. And don't forget to share it out. Man, we got videos dropping every single week and we surely appreciate your time. And we can't wait to hear back from you. Leave a comment, leave a like. And guys, make sure you have a good day. God bless you. Take it easy.